initiative account.
Good morning, everyone. Today we shall see semantic web applications. Today, computers and small devices are being used to access from any location an ever-increasing flood of web information. As the size of the web expands and with its information content, it is becoming more and more difficult to search, access, maintain, and manage network resources. Creating machine processable semantics could alleviate some of these difficulties. The resulting semantic web application could provide intelligent access to heterogeneous distributed information, enabling software products to mediate between user needs and the information sources available. We shall see some of the application areas for semantic technology, focusing on ongoing work in the fields of knowledge management and electronic commerce. Some opportunities for semantic web application include semantic web services, semantic search, e-learning, semantic web and bioinformatics, semantic-based enterprise application, and data integration and knowledge base. Okay, semantic web applications. Semantic web applications are those web-based applications that take advantage of semantic content that includes not only information but also metadata or information about information. The semantic web can be used for more effective discovery, automation, integration, and reuse across various applications. The semantic web will provide an infrastructure not just for web pages, but databases, services, programs, sensors, and personal devices. Software agents can use this information to search, filter, and repackage information. The ontology and logic languages will make information machine readable and power a new generation of tools. Web technologies can link information easily and seamlessly. The majority of network systems now have web servers, and the web interfaces make them seem part of the same world of information. Despite this, transferring content between web applications is still difficult. The semantic web can address and improve the linking of databases, sharing content between applications, and discovery and combination of web services. Under the current web architecture, linkages between dissimilar systems are provided by costly tailored software. Again and again, special purpose interfaces must be written to bring data from one system into another. Applications that run in a given company involve a huge number of ways they can be linked together. That linking requires a lot of custom code, use of XML. Use of XML can help, but the problem of effectively exchanging data remains. For every pair of applications, someone has to create an XML or XML bridge. The problem is that different databases are built using different database schemas, but these schemas are not made explicit. Just as older database systems suddenly become compatible by adopting a consistent relational model, So unstructured web data or XML schema definitions can adopt a relational model. The use of resource development framework in addition to XML can be appropriate when information from two sources need to be merged or interchanged. It is possible to concatenate the files joining on defined terms to correspond to the same universal resource indicators. When you want to extend a query on one RDF file to include constraints from another, you just add in the constraints as part of the merging. Where XML is made up of elements and attributes, RDF data is made up of statements where each statement expresses the value of one property. The semantic web is bringing to the web a number of capabilities, such as allowing applications to work together in a decentralized system without a human having to handcraft every connection. The business market for this integration of data and program is huge, and we believe the companies who choose to start exploiting semantic web technologies will be the first to reap the rewards. Some opportunities for semantic web applications include semantic web services, semantic e-learning, semantic web, and bioinformatics. Semantic-based enterprise application and data integration and knowledge base. Okay, we shall see each one of them. Semantic web services. Semantic web services can bring programs and data together. Just as databases cannot be easily integrated on the current web without RDF, the same applies to the program. Unfortunately, many e-business applications, particularly in business-to-business interactions, have difficulty loading someone else's program to run locally. Consider the case of a company that wishes to purchase parts from a vendor, arrange shipping from a large freight company, and have those parts delivered to one of several manufacturing locations based on which plant has the most capacity at the time of the delivery. Further, they would like this deal to be brokered on the web with the minimum amount of human interactions. These programs that execute this brokering may be running on special purpose machines and or behind security and firewall protections. How can all these programs interoperate on the web to provide protocols and descriptions of the services that these various programs offer? Web services are self-contained, self-described component applications invoked across the web to perform complex business process. Once a web service is deployed, other applications can discover and invoke the service. At present, web services require human interaction in order to identify and implement. Tim Berners-Lee has suggested that the integration of web services and the semantic web could be done in such a way as to combine the business logic of web services with the semantic web's meaningful content. There are several areas where the current technologies for discovery, like UDI, binding, web service description language, and messaging, that is SOAP, simple object access protocol, could use OWL to provide an ontology for automatic semantic web services, thereby allowing greater interaction with web business rules engines. The vision for semantic web services is to automate the discovery, invocation, composition, and monitoring of web services through the use of machine processing. Websites will be able to use a set of classes and properties by declaring and describing an ontology of services. Web ontology language for services has been designed to meet this goal. Symantec Web Services and OWLS can be described will be described in later chapters. Semantic search. The semantic search methods can augment and improve traditional search results by using not just words but concepts and logical relationships. There are two approaches to improving search results through semantic methods: the direct use of semantic metadata and latent semantic indexing. The semantic web will provide more meaningful metadata about content through the use of RDF and OWL documents that will help to form the web into a semantic network. In a semantic network, the meaning of content is better represented and logical connections are formed between related information. However, most semantic based search engines suffer increasingly difficult performance problems because of the large and rapidly growing scale of the web. In order for semantic search to be effective in finding responsive results, the network must contain a great deal of relevant information. At the same time, a large network creates difficulties in processing the many possible paths to a relevant solution. We once again find ourselves facing a basic trade off between finding the minimum necessary expressive power and the maximum possible reasoning capability for the semantic search technology. E-learning. The big question in the area of educational system is what is the next step in the evolution of e-learning? Are we finally moving from scattered applications to a coherent collaborative environment? How close we are to the vision of the educational semantic web, and what do we need to do in order to realize it? On the one hand, we wish to achieve interoperability among educational systems, and on the other hand, to have automated, structured, and unified authoring. The semantic web is the key to enabling the interoperability by capitalizing on semantic conceptualization and ontologies, common standardized communication syntax, large scale integration of educational content and usage. The RDF describes objects and their relationships. It allows easy reuse of information for different devices such as mobile phones and PDS, and for presentation to people with different capabilities such as those with cognitive or visual impairment. It is possible that in the near future, students will be able to extract far more data from a network computer or wireless device far more efficiently. Based on a few search terms, library catalogs could be scanned automatically and nearest library shelf marks delivered immediately to students. Alongside multimedia and textual resources from the web itself, students could also be directed to relevant discussion lists and research groups. By tailored restructuring of information, future systems will be able to deliver content to the end user in a form of applicable to them. Taking into account users' needs, preferences, and prior knowledge, much of this work relies on vast online databases and thesauri, such as WordNet, which categorize synonyms into distinct lexical concepts. Developing large multimedia database systems makes materials as useful as possible for distinct user groups. From school children to university lecturers to students might therefore search databases using a simple term, while a lecturer might use a more scientific term, thus reflecting scaling in complexity. The educational sector can also use the Internet Relay Chat, a tool that can be used by the Symantec Web. The IRC is a chat protocol where people can meet on channels and talk to each other. The Symantec Web community is enhancing this capability by writing robots that can help to log the chat when members are away. It can also assist the meeting discussions and recording of results. The IRC and related tools could work well within education for project discussion, remote working, and collaborative document creation. Video conferencing at schools is increasingly becoming useful in widening the boundaries for students. The incorporation of semantic web technologies could create the ability to work across distributed locations in communities of learning and enable content creation outside of the classroom. Semantic bioinformatics. The semantic web could unlock a great deal of scientific data contained within disparate applications. Formats otherwise limited by institutional factors. Life scientists, in particular, could find the semantic web a useful tool. The World Wide Web Consortium recently announced the formation of the Semantic Web Healthcare and Life Science Interest Group, which is called as HCLSIG, aimed to help life scientists tap the potential benefits of using semantic web technology by developing use cases and applying standard semantic web specification to healthcare and life sciences problems. The initial foundation and early growth of the web was based in great part on its adoption by the high energy physics community. When six high energy physics websites collaborated, allowing their participating physicists to interact on this new network of networks. A, a similar critical mass in life sciences could occur if a half dozen ontologies for drug discovery were to become available on the semantic web. Life science is a particularly suitable field for pioneering the semantic web. For example, in the area of drug discovery, many databases and information systems are used by drug researchers on a global scale. In this regard, the Biological Pathways Exchange, that is www.biopax.org, is developing a standard data exchange format for metabolic signaling, genetic, regulatory, and generic pathway information as an example. Okay, so these are few semantic web application. There are again further enterprise application, knowledge base. Few other applications are there for semantic web. These things we shall see in the next class. Okay. All of you mark your attendance. Today I will stop at this point itself. Tomorrow we shall see few other applications of semantic web. Mark your attendance. Thank you.